going to happen to somebody else. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Attorney Keith and Attorney Griggs. It is not lost on us, as Attorney Daniels said, that William represented the best we had to offer. He had never been arrested, never been convicted of any crime. And you can see from everything that happened on the video, he was a very measured young man. And he was trained at a historically black college and university of Livingston College in North Carolina. And it exemplified the best that our children are. You know, when you think about this moment, this truly is what he exhibited was a 21st century Rosa Parks moment, where an African American had the audacity to say, I deserve equal justice under the law. I deserve to be treated like a human being with all the respect that a human being is entitled to. And we can only imagine, had he not been filming that video, what the narrative would have been. And I guess as Attorney Daniels told me, we know what the narrative would have been, because he said they didn't know he was filming, so they wrote these reports that were completely contradicted by the video. And so, and God knows you're gonna hear from his mother and father in a minute. I can't think of what black mothers must feel when they watch that video. It's hard, if you're not a black mother, to fathom how much you have to pray every time your child leaves the house that they don't become the next hashtag. Well, he's a hashtag, and thank God he's here, because he represents the best of us. Livingston College and HBCUs around America can be proud of William McNeil Jr. Yeah. And President Anthony Davis, the president of Livingston College, who, like Attorney Daniels and I, are a great Omega man. Did not think it robbery to come and stand with his student to let them know that all the HBCU family stands with them. So we're going to hear from this great leader, President Anthony Davis.
The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but we have miles to go before we sleep, and miles to go before we sleep, and miles to go before we sleep. Meaning that, guess what? We have a lot of work to do. My name is Dr. Anthony J. Davis. I am the 13th president of Livingstone College, an HBCU in Salisbury, North Carolina, where Will, that is my affectionate term for him, Will, attends. A biology major who volunteers to play in the marching band. A biology major, not a music major, a biology major that volunteers to play in the marching band. A volunteer in the marching band, an academic student in biology, but also spends time on the weekends being a servant. Like Dr. King said, all of us can be great because all of us can serve. This young man will volunteer on the weekends helping young men and women who don't have the funds to get their cars repaired. He'll find a little corner with a shade tree, and he'll go ahead and he'll help students from that old hymn book, if I can help somebody. As I pass along, if I can cheer somebody with a word or a song, if I can show somebody that they're traveling wrong, then my living will not be in vain. But we see in that video that his rights were violated.
Yes, they were.
You know, but he showed us restraint. He showed us a little resolve, showed us resistance.
Yes.
But you know what he's showing us today by standing here tall and strong? That he's resilient, which means he's not bounce back. So, my appeal, first of all, I want this family to know that the entire Blue Bear Nation stands with Will. We stand with you. And we believe in what Dr. King said, an injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Just know this. There are consequences, and repercussions for your actions. On my campus, I haven't had a fight since I've been president in 3 years. You know why? My students know that any act of violence, there are consequences and repercussions. They know that they go home. At minimum, the sheriff who assaulted Will needs to go home.